Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to part 9 of the Digimon World 4 Let's Play. In this part, we're going to start heading to the final dungeon of Dryland. But unfortunately, that requires a lot of back and forth. But if I have to suffer, then I guess so do you guys. Anyway, there's Mummymon again, being all like, look at me, I have snake bandage. Anyway, so, like I said, in this part we're going to head, we have a lot of back and forth to do so we can get into Station X. So, let's just, after we kill these Mummymon, let's just get a move on. Dope. Usual crap, because there could be weapons here or items that we could use. Oh yeah, and I donated more bits to Metal Edamon. Just so you know, he was happy. And just take a slight step to our left. I was gonna go and beat them up, but I decided to get against it. I'll take pot shots at the enemies while we go. There's also one other thing I want to do while we are on the way. While we are on the way to the dungeon. But we'll get to that when we get to ow. Ow! Nice. Hit each other at the exact same time. Ow! Ow. My snake bandage didn't help me this time. You guys haven't used it. You guys haven't used it this whole time. Like, seriously. I've decided to pick a fight with these guys because there was a bunch of them and I want my tech ups. The sooner I get all my moves, the better. Because as soon as we get all our moves, then it's a game changer. I'm undecided. I might do a quick grind off screen just for heal because taking up heal is a pain in the ass. You want aura if you want to tech it up quickly because then you just bring in some other characters, some other players and just hang out. The best way to actually tech up heal is to run to one of the dungeons in the game that actually has one of those MP restorations, or hell, even one that has healing for both HP and MP, because you're not really literally trying to restore your MP, you're just trying to use the move. So really, you really just want MP, so you can just tech it up, and because like I said, and because we're level 22 at the moment, teching up those first 10 techs is a pain in the ass. Yeah, I might do that. Oh, get ready. Brain farts are gonna be coming up very shortly.
Oh, great. Oh, great. That means I have to be stupid?
Yes, Doraemon. You have to be stupid.
Ah, nuts.
Get rid of the Mecha Rogue 2s. Go away. I said go away. Bad. Piss off. Piss off. Go. Get You go. Go. Thank you. You know what? You guys are alright, because you kind of listened. So we needed to flick that switch. So this is me being dumb. Instead of thinking I needed to run back to the beginning of this specific area, I went all the way over here. Even though I knew where to go, I decided to be all like, no. Okay. Beat up the cow.
Ow! Stupid cactus.
I like how with these cannons specifically, like those two turrets, I seem to just never have any fucks to give. I just tank the hits and run at them and start whacking them. Yeah, that was like, so once I got to that gate, I was like, oh, yeah, right. And now I'm being dumb again. And because the Mummymons are on fire, I cannot jump over them. If I was smart, or Dorumon was smart, I would unequip the fire and re-equip the dark one, but no. Just, no. Ow.
Go away. Stupid Dobermans. Go away.
Yes, you can take a couple of shortcuts by just jumping across corners. Hey, don't mind me. Was literally having the definition of a brain fart. Which is sad because I typically know all the routes in this game fairly well. Not perfectly, but fairly well. Except for the routes for the next dungeon we're coming up to, the mini game we have to do. I had to look it up, and a king can actually appear where the Mummymon was, and the Dreadnought, the final dungeon of the next area we're gonna have to go to. That place is evil. Despite, I have a very old video on my channel, if you actually really want to look at it. It was filmed with a camera where me and two friends recorded a walkthrough of the place. Mind you, when I make there will be probably come a time where I'm going to update those videos. So this area I wanted to show off because this is literally the only area where you can fight our Kenimon, or Archnimon, or whatever they want to, or whatever her other name is. But I prefer our Kenimon. And Tyrannomons are dicks. I actually kind of wish my favorite Tyrannomon was in this game. My favorite Tyrannomon is Dark Tyrannomon. See, here's our Kenimon, and she actually uses the attack that is listed when you come into the zone, unlike the Mummymons. Though I do wonder if the Mummymon, the four Mummymon here, are supposed to be a loose nod to our Kenimon and Mummymon in Season 2. Not that there was 4 of them. She would got annoyed. I forget how to knock that bridge down. Because if you go over there, you can find another Skull Greymon.
Get away from me. Ah! Ah! You bastards! Ow! 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 You bastards! I'm Durmon. My sword beats your level. Champion scum. I can't even digivolve into you. Or into a champion in this game. Digivolving mechanic in this game sucks.
Actually, oddly enough, on that subject, digivolving in a handful of these games is kind of crap. This one, this one sucks because it just more feels like a switch out, because my Doraemon's stronger than any of the forms we're gonna unlock already. I also find that he has the best move, although he'd probably be the perfect heady aura or something. And his only real other questionable move is freeze, but that's because back in the day, me and my friends didn't know what it did until I looked it up one day. But yeah, in a couple of the other games, rather than just being able to digivolve on the fly wherever the hell you are, even in World 2, actually, now that I think about it, you gotta go to someplace to just digivolve your Digimon. World DS handled it the best, I think, if I remember right. Because in Dawn and Dusk... No, wait, no, I think all the DS games handled it really well. In Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, you have to go to a Digilab. But, whatever. So yeah, I wanted to show off that area with our Kennymon, and so now we're moving on to the next phase of our evil schemes.
Oh boy.
So just follow the path back for artists. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Take that. And that. Oh, they thought they could beat up me.
Yes, as Doraemon progresses the game, he's gonna get more and more annoyed. Go from being a little kid to an annoyed little kid. Or an annoyed mature kid? Question? Who knows? Yeah, we just literally slapped that guy in the face with a sword. He's probably like, oh.
Ow! Stupid fire.
Yeah, we're definitely going in the next area where we are definitely, like, after we're done in Dryland, we're going to need our fire chip for sure, for some of the dungeons.
Ow.
And because these guys are always worth beating up because of you get tech ups and booster packs. Though not this time though. We don't get keychains or booster packs because the game was like, no, you guys don't deserve it. There's turrets up here. There we go. And here we are. We're at the train station.
Oh boy. Oh boy, a train ride.
Yeah, but don't get too excited. You have to, instead of using your sword, you have to use a toy hammer, a Pico hammer that is attached by electricity to a hilt. Attacking the blinking directional panel will cause the train to move in that direction. Choose the correct route to travel through the endless desert. Use a special weapon unit to attack the oncoming enemies. You can't use any other weapon unit, MP, technique, or item.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
I told you, it's a Pico hammer. Just channel your inner your inner Amy, Rose. So, I do know the route. I admittedly had to look it up, or to double check, and surprisingly, the route is surprisingly simple. You go forward 3 times, like so. And then we're going to go right. And then forward. And then right, and then left. And now enemies will start to show up. Mecha Rogue 1s. And if we're close enough, the Mecha Rogue 2s will shoot their bombs at us. And these cannons will just decide to be like, surprise!
Why do I have to do this?
Because apparently you're the only one capable of saving the day. Not some random mega level or ultimate level, just you.
Take that. And this. Yeah. Oh, you guys are bastards. Oh, you guys are bastards.
So now we have these electric gates, or protrusions, or whatever. You want to jump over this one. That one, you don't have to jump over. Or this one. That one, yes. Thankfully, I was... no, I didn't take any damage from that because I was already recovering from my attack from the Mecha. Hit that thing, do not be me. I completely derped on that. So, and here's what happens, though. Doremon made it back to the train station sounding like an accordion. And just looking unimpressed. Alright, we're back. Let's try that again, shall we?
Oh, boy, a train ride. Oh, wait. We already did this. And it wasn't fun. Here we go again. Here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. Alright. Gotta go forward 3 times.
And we might as well dance around and jump while we are waiting. Yeah, I believe if you literally take the wrong route, you eventually could... Like, you can go around for literally ever, but I believe if you can eventually wind up at the beginning of the tracks, which then I believe you just end up at Station X again. Or at the train station. Ah, stupid mecha rogues. Gotta go forward again.
This is monotonous. Why isn't there a boost button? Why isn't there a boost button?
And maybe the only thing that'll change about our Doremon, besides his attitude, is maybe his voice will get a little deeper.
Hey, yeah!
I know I'm not reflecting his opinions through. Well, I'm not reflecting my opinions through the Doremon. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing this for fun. I actually, like I said before, I This is one of my favorite games on the GameCube. There's me and a couple of friends. We used to play it a lot. Ow.
Ow! This and this. Actually, hold on a second. Excellent. Excellent.
He's channeling his inner Mr. Burns. Yeah, always make sure you hit the. Make sure you always hit those. Otherwise, you'll have another 100-ton weight dropped on top of your Digimon.
Alright, we made it to the power plant.
So, you should recognize this area. I don't recall if I actually showed it off, but when you go to Gaburi Fortress, one of the final rooms you can go to, it's more or less an extra room, you can see this area from above. There we go. And that takes care of that. Now we can head back to Mummy Desert. The nice thing is we don't have to take the train back. The train will find its own way back. Maybe it's a Trailmon from Season 4. Dun dun dun. So I do know later on we're going to see Bokomon. So, the next thing we're going to do now is head to Station X. If you're trying to get somewhere, but you also know you need to do some grinding, yeah, just do what I was doing. Just take pot shots at them as you're running by. Grief Wasteland? Oh, good grief.
Good grief.
Alright, past me. Ignore the Mummymon. For the first and hopefully only time. Or not, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can deal with these bastards at least one final time. My argument is, like I said earlier, to tack up. Because, like, the sooner we get all our moves, the better. Because then I won't need to worry about it nearly as much. And that Tyrannomon is dead.
Oh boy, more items. And none of them I'll need. Never mind. I'll take this one.
Ignore the cactus. If they ever magically remade this game, the one thing I'd hope they definitely do is Make it so you don't have to go to a Digi-Elf to change your weapon. Because, technically speaking, we can change our armor and our sub on the fly. Our weapons, not so much. We only can swap them around between the 3 that we have equipped. Yeah, seriously. Like I said earlier, I don't seem to care about those ones. Welcome to Station X.
Ah, shit.
Digimon language.
No.
Alright, so there's 2 ways to handle this. You can take the long way, or the actual way. Here's the long way. Get one of your moves and just... Because your blast attacks home in, and just pick them off from afar. I just wanted to show that off. Or, option 2. Hit this switch, which will make a bridge over here. Yeah, these turrets, like I said, they hurt. Like, they're a genuine pain in the ass, as you can see. Now we're on the plus side, and it makes me have to heal, so... Doraemon's not Yoda. He had a decent start there for that final one, but then all of a sudden... I decided to take it. So that's how you take out those things. Otherwise, you're going to be on fire. You'll be under fire for the majority of your time here. Because you also got to remember, you need to take the time to break down rocks. Mind you, the big rocks here, they cover you. But if you break them by accident, well, then you're screwed. There we go. Okay, now, before we deal with that turret, right here, just check the items, don't care about the items. Yeah. Sucker. Alright. So if you come here before you do the train, the door locks, and all of a sudden this weight will slow you down. It hurts like hell, and on top of that you have these enemies. If you don't use a gate disc fast, you will die. And one of the reasons why I typically wait until an enemy disappears is because I'm waiting to see if they drop any items or data or bits or booster packs, because I definitely want those. I wish you could get tech ups through those things. Okay. Don't be me. I should have gone down there and dealt with those first. Because now I get myself all twisted and turn around. But I decided to keep going and exploring. There's our destination. Which, when I saw that, then it made me go, oh, right, yeah. Probably the best way to handle those towers, like the one I just destroyed, is probably to shoot them with your hit, so I don't think the blasts work. Though I do know Bomb, the tech move Bomb works. Nice, 69. Ooh, data. I gotta make a point of at least showing off what the data's for at least once. Now you have data. It's I think what they intended, sort of, because you can use data to power up your to power up some of your chips, like my fire power chip. But you can also use it to boost your parameters. So I think what the developers had kind of intended with data that you acquire with your Digimon, you would then use, because it would cost less at a lower level to power up your parameters. I think they intended you to use it on your Digivolved forms. Which then ergo would make them stronger at a lower level. But I do wish in normal mode that you could get more guys than just two. One in like both of them in side quests, and one of them is at the end of the game. So for Dorumon, you do Death Valley, I believe it's called, and he can, and I mentioned this in a previous part, he gets Where Garurumon X. But when you do Item Road at the end of the game, he can get Hercules Kabuterimon X. So. Also, we got Petty Freeze. Petty Freeze is probably the most pointless of the Force moves. It can be useful, don't get me wrong. What it does is it lowers the enemy's attack rating. Hang on me, turn around. Past me, come on. Dorumon.
No, I'm going over here first.
Yeah, like I said, that's because if I should have gone to those ones first, but because now I got myself all turned around. So yeah, you all get to see me be an idiot. Or is it Dorumon being an idiot?
Hey, don't pin this. Hey, don't pin this on me.
That's when I was like, wait a minute. Oh wait, never mind, I lied to you. I came all the way back to the start of this, and that's when I was like, wait a minute. So let's redeem ourselves, shall we?
Eat shit, you mecha roads. Ah! That's it. Die!
Alright, so now that is everything. I will see you all in the next part. Till then, take care.